I like to be able to actually compare across products, and I like unbiased opinions from users that can answer the fuzzy questions or the qualitative questions that can't be quantified.
Wish I could know if my search was deep enough. I never truly know if there's a better product available or if there's one on the horizon, or if I've gotten the best deal possible on the product.
What I would like to know about a product before I buy it is what the experts use it for. What is someone who knows or uses this product in a way that is unconventional?
I think it's really about the rainy days. Stores are great when we are in that sales process, but when things don't go well, will they stand behind the product? Are they looking for a long-term relationship with me, or just the transaction one and done?
What I would really love is to have information from someone else who has used it pretty extensively to give a really great idea of how it's going to work for me, and especially if I could get that information from someone who's like me. If I can find someone who has some similar demographics maybe, or a similar age, try to match up in a way that I feel like their experience is going to be relevant to mine.
Sometimes the boxing gloves I get might not be correctly made, they might be cheaply made, and they don't really seem to stand up to the training, practicing, and sparring that I end up doing. So I'd like to know which gloves are the best for, dealing with long, intensive training sessions.
I really want to know how people are using the products, and I look at a product and I know the features and benefits and all those things, what's written on the product packaging, but what I can't make out is what has worked for other people with this product. What do they like about it? How have they used it? What results they have got? Different use cases.
And if I could know something about a product before I purchased it, it would be about the problem that product is specifically trying to solve.
I ask a lot of questions about, is this functional? Is this durable? And is it also easy and convenient to get to my space? Logistically, going out, grabbing a cab or taking the subway and having to lug things. I mean, logistics are a big problem here. And so that's why I really appreciate things that are easy to acquire and things that also are going to be something I'll want inside my space for a long time.
I have a lot of technology in my life already, and I have a lot of health concerns. So what I want to know is not how cool something is, but whether it's really going to make a difference in my life and how much time and effort I'm going to require to actually take that benefit and do something with it.
I want to have some safe assurances that it's going to meet the conditions of satisfaction that I've set for it.
And on top of that, I also need to find out which parts are compatible with each other's so that the computer actually works. And I didn't just waste a lot of money on stuff that won't work together.
What would it do to me based on my personal health, my baselines? And what are the adverse effects of these products? I would really want to know this.
Well, I usually want to know whether it works the way that it's supposed to. If it's a piece of food, does it taste the way I think it's going to? If it's a piece of technology, does it do what I need it to do? If it's a piece of clothing, is it going to fit the way that it should? In other words, is it going to deliver on its promise?
But if you're looking at an older car or maybe a more distinct car, you don't really know if it's worth the investment. Is it a depreciating asset or is it an appreciating asset?
What I wish I knew about products before I bought them is if I'm going to need a magnifying glass to read the instructions or use the product.
I wish that I could know how it would best work for me. I'm a photographer, so I spend a lot of money and time on lenses and props for my photography business. When I order something online, I'm ordering it with the intent of using it with things that I already have. So if a product were to come to me and it isn't the best fit for what I have, then I've wasted a lot of time and a lot of money.
So I don't want to know everything exactly about it because I want to have some joy when I open it and try and figure it out. And this is kind of an interesting conflict because on one hand, to figure out if something is right for you or wrong for you, you want to have all kinds of information about it, but it somehow kills the joy of trying something for the first time, learning about it, and figuring it out. So I want to know that something is the right choice. I want to anticipate it and look forward to it. And then I want to do much of the discovery process as I start opening, experimenting with it, experiencing it.